Hey, Ultra family, Justin Too here, your host today of the Ultra Cycling Show. Thanks for joining us for another sprint round race report. This time it's with Philipp Kaider, who placed second overall in a time of 18 hours and 15 minutes at the Race Around Niederösterreich, also known as the Race Around Lower Austria. It's a very beautiful course traversing 600 kilometers, or roughly 372 miles, and it climbs 6,000 meters, or about 20,000 feet. So it's a very challenging course, but short enough to be a fun race. And it was a close one, at least for Philipp and the third place. And of course, in first place, we interviewed Christoph Strasser. Third place, we interviewed Robert Müller. So here's the perspective of the second place finisher, Philipp Kaider. Thanks for joining us on the show again.
Hello, thank you for the invitation. It's really nice for me to be here again and talk with you about cycling.
Yeah, most definitely. Let's show some photos from the event. Here we go. Out on the course. Now, was this during the sunrise or sunset?
Yes, it was the sunrise at the Semmering. It's the first climb of the race after, I think, 350 kilometers. And then it's the first hill to go up.
Oh, nice. All right. So, nice sunrise climb. Sounds pretty epic. Okay, now here, of course, this was at the finishing line. We can see Christoph Strasser in the middle and Robert Müller on the left-hand side. And of course, you're on the right-hand side. And we've interviewed the other two already, so it'll be nice to have your perspective this time around.
Yes, it's my favorite picture because it shows how ultra cycling works. It's just a big family, and if someone is better, you honor him because everyone struggles. And so it's for everyone who crosses the finish line, it's a great achievement.
Yep, most definitely. And it's cool to see you all three on the podium. Same as last year, right?
Yes, some numbers are different, like 2021, but it's almost the same.
Yeah, that's so cool. And of course, it's great to have you back on the show. For those who have not seen, we did a full session interview with you last year after the same race. So it was a nice way to catch up with you and to learn more about you. You're a great athlete, very disciplined, and of course, it shows in your results. So great job there. Now, without further ado, let's get started with the sprint round race report. It's a fun series of interesting questions where you'll be challenged to answer each within a set time limit ranging from 15 seconds to 60 seconds. But don't worry, Philip, you won't be disqualified for going over time. So let's get rolling with your very first question. Who are you in a nutshell? Your full name, age, location, and occupation.
Well, my name is Philipp Kaider. I'm at the moment 35 years old. I live in Wolkersdorf. It's about 20 minutes away from Vienna, and I work on an intensive care unit as a male nurse.
Wow. So living a pretty adventurous life every day. That's very cool. Describe the event with just one word.
It's one of my favorite courses.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like it. Very beautiful, very scenic, a lot of competition. Okay, next question. Why did you choose this event?
Same answer as before. It's one of my favorite courses. I just like it.
Okay, nice. Yeah, and it's nearby, of course. They're in Austria. Okay, how did you feel on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being excellent?
The first half of the race, I felt about 8, and then it went down to 6 because I had some stomach problems, but it was okay.
Yeah, geez, there's always something, huh? Okay, what was your goal versus your result?
I didn't have any goal because in November I got sick with the COVID virus, and it took me 3 to 4 months off the bike to get healthy again, and so I didn't know what shape I have.
Very interesting. Well, glad you made a recovery from that and you were still able to show up and do great. How much time did you spend off the saddle?
Well, I'm not sure. My race time was 18 hours 15 minutes, and my time moving was 17 hours 45, and
Hmm.
it's with the stoplights. And I think it was about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, very interesting. And if you haven't seen, we interviewed Christoph, and he said he only took, I think, like 2 minutes off saddle time, which is pretty amazing for such a long distance. Okay,
Yes, it is.
describe the course for us.
The first 350 kilometers are really flat. I love to go on my time trial bike, and so it's perfect for me. And then you have some climbs that are not too steep and always perfect for my weight. And the last 100 kilometers are really hard because
Mm.
then it's really steep and it goes up and down, so you can't get into a rhythm.
Yes, that's what I hear. The finish is definitely the toughest in a course like that. Great job. Okay, what time did you end up starting the event?
I started at 7:22 p.m.
Yes, so a late start for most of you makes it a little more challenging. Next question. What was your average and max power? Do you know?
Yes, I have to read. My average power was 217, and my
Wow.
maximum power was 603, and my normalized power was 226.
Nice. Wow, that's amazing. I wish we could all say we had numbers like that in such a long race. Okay, how about your average and max speed?
My average speed was 33.5, and my maximum was 78.6.
Nice. Wow, that's awesome. Sounds like fun. Okay, how about your average and max cadence? What were those numbers?
My average cadence was 79, and my
Hmm.
maximum was 144. But I think that's not the right number. It must be false.
Yeah, wow, 144. Geez, your legs would be spinning off at that point. Okay, how about your average and maximum heart rate?
My average was 137, and my maximum was 173.
Nice. Okay, cool. Great numbers. Okay, switching subjects. How many calories did you burn? How many did you eat? Do you have an idea?
Yes, I burned 14,000 calories, and I think I ate about 8 to 9,000 calories.
Yeah, wow. Big difference in numbers there, but glad you were able to get some calories in. Okay, how many toilet breaks did you end up taking?
I'm not sure because in the night it was really cold, and then I have to stop very often. As I think it was about 8 toilet stops,
Hmm.
8 to 10.
Wow, yeah, amazing. Okay, how many sleep breaks did you take? Any?
No, no, it's too short to sleep.
Yeah, definitely. Well, too short for a pro like you, but for us normal people, probably take a nice 8 hour nap in between. Okay, how did your speed and power profile look like throughout the event and the course?
And the first 350 kilometers, I rode 37.4 kilometers per hour, and then my power and speed went down because
Hmm.
Robert was not sticking in my back, such as last year, and also my motivation went down. If he would be near to me, then the power would be up, I think.
Yeah, that makes good sense. Yeah, but at the end, you guys finished pretty close to each other. What was it? I can't remember. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that.
Yes, as I think it was 50 to maybe 20 minutes. I'm not sure which time Robert has.
Right. Yeah,
Uh,
pretty
so
amazing.
it was, yes, yes, but far away from Christoph.
Yeah, well, he was riding at a record-setting pace, so guess that makes sense. Okay, which bicycles did you end up using for this event?
And at the first half of the race, the time trial bike, and at the Semmering, I used my climbing bike, and I stick to it till Oops, where you cross the Danube again
Hmm.
and go up and down.
Okay, cool. Yeah, nice to have the setup there that you have. What gearing did you use on your bikes?
On the time trial bike, I use a 36, 52, 55 chain ring on the front and an 1130 cassette at the back. And on the climbing bike, I use a 50, 34 in the front and also 1130 in the back.
Nice. All right. So a nice setup there to help you be successful in the event. How about your tires? What size did you use and what pressure did you run them at?
And it's easy 25 and 7 bar
Oh, okay. On both of the bikes?
everywhere. It's my
Ah,
favorite tire size and pressure, and I don't
okay.
have to think about anything. And also, my crew, they all know 7 bar. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Makes it easy. How many sets of clothing did you use for this event?
I used only one set, but after the night, I just took off my sleeves and my knee warmers and my windbreaker.
Yeah, I hear it was pretty cold in the morning and the evening. What was your overall race strategy going into this event?
My race strategy was just to hold up my average power on a steady state, but to reach my goal because it went down the first 5 to 6 hours. I had about 250 watts, and
Hmm.
then it went down to 217 average. So
Hmm.
I didn't achieve my goal.
Right. But you still managed to finish second place, so I guess at least one goal was achieved. Okay, what did you use for nutrition this time? Your snacks, your food, and your hydration.
Just classically, I think it's almost classically Austrian style, ensure and and some liquid carbohydrates.
Nice. Okay, what flavors of Ensure did you end up using?
Uh, in this race, I got only chocolate, but I had also vanilla with me, but
Hmm.
I got 18 times chocolate.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. Very cool. Okay, who was your support crew this
And
time?
it's this it was the same crew as last year. It
Hmm.
was Bernhard, the guy which started at a two-member team.
Hmm.
Wolfgang and Helmut. They
That's
all know
great.
each other. I know them. It's
Yeah.
just perfect.
So an experienced crew. So that's great. You guys were able to get the second place overall again together. Wonderful. Okay,
Yeah,
what was the most difficult segment for you in the course this time around?
yeah. The most difficult segment is the boring part or around Wiener Neustadt. Also, Robert Müller struggled there because it's
Hmm.
so boring. It's like
Yeah.
going through Kansas. I think it must be like that.
Yeah, interesting. Everybody has been saying the same thing. So I guess that answers the second question about the most more boring segment. You would say it's that one, right? It's just long and straight and never ending.
Yes,
Okay, awesome. So then we'll go to
yes.
the next question. What was the most enjoyable segment? What did you like the most on the course?
I enjoyed most the sun rising at the Semmering when
Hmm.
because when the sun comes out, you know, okay, it now it gets warmer and it
Yeah,
was really necessary at this time.
yeah, yeah. Must be nice. And since you have so many miles behind you already at that point, okay, so what kept you motivated this time around, especially since Robert wasn't on your tail there in the beginning?
I'm not sure. At the first hours, I just wanted to keep my average high, but then I knew Christoph is far away and Robert isn't right in tail, so I had a problem with motivation sometimes.
Yeah, sounds like it. Geez, that is tricky. Next time they'll have to dangle a carrot in front of you. Maybe that'll help. Okay, any unexpected situations in the race this year?
Yes, after 5 kilometers, my bottle cage in what is screwed on my saddle just fell down,
Oh,
and
wow.
we have to stop and fix it. And this took me about 4 to 5 minutes of not cycling.
Wow, that's amazing. Geez. Yeah, what a setback. Unfortunate, but glad you are still able to recover from that and do so well. Okay, what lessons did you learn? Is there anything that you would change for next year's race?
Yes, I want to get new goals in the race to keep my motivation high. This was my difficult situation in this race, and
Hmm.
there is where can there is a point where I can be better.
Hmm. Yeah, makes good sense. Always difficult to stay motivated, especially when the competition isn't right around you. How long did it take you to recover from this event? Were there any injuries to report of?
No, it took me 2 days off the bike, and then I started some easy rides, and now I'm back again.
Nice. Yeah, that's great. On to the next one. Okay, what tips do you have for others who are interested in participating in this event next year?
Um, just do your training rides and sign up and go for it.
Nice. All right, I'll take the advice. Maybe I'll see you at the starting line next year.
I hope so, Justin.
Okay, what's your next event, Philip? What's on the race calendar? You have some good fitness now with RAN out of the way. What are you looking forward to?
Again, the race around Austria, the 1,500 kilometers, uh, where I didn't reach the finish line 2 times in a row, but I'm hopefully I will get it this year.
Wow, yeah, that sounds like a nice goal. All right, well, we'll be cheering you on for that. Anything else that you'd like to share with everyone listening and watching?
Um, Join the ultra cycling family. It's really fun to be there.
Hmm. So true. So true. Well, that's a great way to end the segment. Thank you, Philip, for joining us for this sprint round race report. Congratulations again on such a super performance. It's great to see you racing, especially with your fellow countrymen. Although I guess Robert is from Germany, right?
Yes.
But all close together, all of you fast European racers. It's fun to watch, and it was also nice to follow not just on the live tracking map, but also with the live stream that the race produces. It's one of the best I've seen in the world, so it's fun to follow the journey that you all have. Well done, and great chatting with you. We'll speak with you again on your next event, and perhaps it is the race around Austria. So best wishes for your training there, and good luck on that race.
Thank you, Justin. See you soon. Bye bye.
Awesome. All right, Philip, and everyone watching at home, until next episode, keep spinning ultra.